Hello and welcome everybody to BBL Season 8. We are in Week 13, quickly approaching the end of the season. Tonight I am going with the Royals, my secondary team. The Royals are, at this point in the season, 3-9, have had a very struggling season and just came off a particularly brutal loss at the hands of the Angels, who completely demolished us on their side. And we will be taking on a team with a much different trajectory, the Atlanta Braves. I can't remember at the moment what their current record is. It's either 7-5 or 8-4. But in any case, what's important is that they are in the thick of the wild card race. They've been having a great comeback story here, as they seem to be out of it with two other teams in our division, the Cubs and the Fishes at the top. But the Braves have been getting hot while the Cubs have been getting cool. Win directly over the Cubs helped them with that, and so they are currently, again, right in the thick of the wild card race. I think if the Braves win this week, they will be tied with the Marco's Wombats for the wild card lead, or maybe they'll be one game ahead. I can't remember. No, okay, they're ahead by half a game right now over the Wombats. So if the Royals manage to win tonight, then the Braves and the Wombats will be tied for the wild card with 1 week left, and the Wombats hold tiebreaker for that. But if the Braves win, they will keep their 1-game lead with only 1 week to go in the season. So this is a big game for the Braves, and we're going to see if the Royals can pull off the upset and make this wild card race that much more interesting. As far as predictions go, the unanimous opinion is that that is not going to happen, and the Braves are going to win. 14 people picked the Braves to win. Nobody picked the Royals. As for my part, I also think this game heavily favors the Braves, mostly because we got absolutely destroyed by the Braves in our first matchup. They scored a lot. Royals lost to the AI, so I expect we'll do better this time, but probably not good enough. But it's a Royals game at Sandy Flat, so there's always a chance that they completely flounder, and we get victory. In any case, their coach, Nate Tastic, has already played, so one way or another, at the end of the stream, we will know the results. Alright. So, let's go ahead and jump in, and welcome, Bobby. Jump in. Alright, so we have one bad day on the team tonight, which is Molly May, down 2 in running, down to just a 1. Essentially, budget Fabian Callahan. Just not as good at hitting the home runs. Most of the rest of the team is normal, but Winkwon having the mega good day here, up to 10 batting and 10 running with a pitching boost to boot. So we'll see. I've been disappointed by great days before, but we'll see. This might be the big one. Wing is basically a second version of Julie on the team tonight, and so that could be a big difference maker. We will see. We shall see. As for the Braves himself, I cannot remember. Oh yeah, that's right. They actually messed with quite a bit because Whitney Singh's having a great day, which means she's pitching. She's their starting pitcher, and normally their pitcher is Dominic Hoskins, I think. He's going to be playing first base, and Barbara Jones moves to second. I think normally Jeff Conine plays first, actually, so he's in right, but Barbara is normally there. So, little shuffle around here for the Braves defense should make this interesting, but not particularly in my advantage, I don't think. Especially Whitney here with the 10 running is going to be a monster on the mound. For my largely grounder hitting team, that could be a big problem. But other than that, Dominic, Barbara, Jeff shuffling around, probably not going to be a huge deal. So, we will see. If nothing else, this will make things interesting. Now, I forgot to set up my lineup here. I definitely want to do it a bit differently, I think, with Wing's great day in play. Or do I? Do I just want to leave it the same? That is the question indeed. I think I'm actually going to leave my lineup the same. I don't think there's any way I could reshuffle it here that would be particularly helpful. At any rate, I can't think of it right now. So, yeah, we'll roll with this. We'll see what happens. If we get power-ups in particular, that could be big. So, yeah. Let's dive in and see what we can do here. At any rate, this is a stress-free game. Royals have no stakes they're playing for basically anything at this point. I don't care about constellation seeding. No awards in play, nothing like that. So, we'll see what happens. And a good roll leads off for the Braves. Chucky Flinder hoping for revenge after our first game against the Braves, where they scored quite a few runs, and that more or less completely ended his chances at getting an ace this season. Neither of my pitchers have had amazing performances this season. Not one of my better pitching seasons. In any case, Anna grounds out, and Whitney is now the hitter. They're seeding in consolation, if nothing else, for home team advantage. The higher seeded team in consolation gets to decide which team plays at home for their game. Is how that works. So, and for the Braves, I don't think I care that much. I would choose to play at home at Sandy if I had the choice, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. Royals honestly have a good chance of not getting past the first round of consolation. And I've been too used to playing with the Melonheads. I forgot Lena could have thrown to second straight on her own. Go for the relay instead, and Whitney safely steals, and Marcellus drills one deep into right center. This could be ugly. And oh no, Julie, it gets past Julie. Went to catch it on the bounce, couldn't even do that, so this is a bad start, folks. Gets it in, but Marcellus Marks has a triple. It's 1-0 Braves, and the game's just begun. Might as well give a GG Natastic right now. That is possibly true. I mean, Julie's also very good to have out there. If Wayne had a fielding boost, then I would do that. But he doesn't. I am going to actually, though, now that I think of it, I'll put him at shortstop. Let Scotty play left field. That could be interesting. Yeah, the eye doesn't make a difference for me. I know about where the ball's going to go. The problem is actually getting to that spot. And Peggy hits one in that Julie gets on the one hop. That is a single. Marcellus comes in to score. And it is 2-0 Braves. So if you're an Natastic, this is very good news for you. If you want to see the Royals do cool things, this is not good news at all. We are going to struggle to beat the AI once again. No, because I would not have caught those balls anyway. The problem is the lack of precision in the fielding controls out there, not the eye. I know I could do the little step on the base trick, or click on the base trick, but I don't. That is a dissatisfying way to play for me. Anyway, line drive by Pamela, and we were able to tag out whoever that was at second. But Pamela gets it to first, so no double play. Yeah, but again, I don't click on the base anyway. I don't like that that's a thing that exists. It's kind of lame. And Mikey watches strike 3 go by, so we are finally out of the first, but the Braves are already up 2-0. This is going to be another struggle to beat the AI. This AI Braves has too many good bats. And, yeah. Tough team to face. So Keisha Phillips leads off for the Royals. We're going to need an amazing game here in order to make anything of this magic. See if we can pull it off. Also, Wing in center field would probably be pretty likely to just drop the ball anyway, because he doesn't have a good fielding. And he doesn't have a boost to that. Anyway, have to swing at that one. Does it look like it might be in the strike zone? Nothing ball, but Pamela takes long enough to get it that Keisha is able to make it safely to first. So, good start at least. Keisha is on with nobody out. And we did have Dominic drop the ball, not that it made any difference there. Wing Quan now up with his Mega Boost. We'll see what we can make of that today. And Keisha does successfully steal second, thanks to sand dampening the throw from Pamela and Mikey being slow. And Wing hits a solid liner into the gap. Not going to be anything that can advance Keisha, though. But an easy single for Wingle. Brings up Chucky Flinder, which this is a bit of a difficult situation. I'd kind of like to ground it down the first baseline for the sac play at first, but with Whitney having the great day, I feel like that wouldn't end well. We'll see. Not giving me good balls to do that with either. 0-2 on a couple of high pitches by Whitney. And that one's going to go low for ball 1. 1-2 is a count on Chucky. Now, the good news here is if when he gets herself tired out, this becomes a whole different ball game, literally. And that's a nothing ball. Didn't want to rush Keisha anymore after I had already probably used quite a bit of stamina for her, so she is out at third. But Chucky is safe at first. So fielder's choice. Would have preferred the sack. What can you do? Brings up Julie Dunkel. So if we're going to make something big of this inning, it is going to be through Julie. Had a 3 or 4 game renaissance at the beginning of the second half, but past couple games has been cold again, but not here, not today. Julie smacks one to the opposite field, and that is gone. 3-run shot by Julie Dunkel, and the Royals have gotten back in control here. 3-2 is the score. Alright, good first inning. If Julie was playing like this all season, this might have been a very different season indeed. Brings up Scotty Roth, though, and he is going to have quite a difficult time getting to base with the Whitney buff, Anna at third, Scotty having a very poor bat in general. Gonna hope to get one in just the perfect spot down the third base line. We'll see if we can do it. Strike 2. Whitney is pitching well. Not many balls are missing the strike zone. And a nothing ball for Scotty. That is probably going to be the first out, but we'll see. Pamela waiting for Dominique, and he is able to make the catch. With the second out. Brings up Vincent Sweet, who had one 2-run shot once this season, and other than that has been pretty quiet. Take strike 1. 0-1 is kept. Strike 2 and a nasty corner pitch. Whitney pitching extremely well so far this game. I wonder how much things will change once she comes off the mound. Good chance we'll go out into first base and Dominic will come on to pitch, and then I'm not sure if that's good or not. Vincent lines one to opposite field, but bounces straight over to Barbara. Took a funny bounce and in the wrong direction and left Vincent with nothing much to do there. So that's the third out, but Royals were able to get 3 runs on 4 hits. So it's competitive with the AI as we go into the seconds. And Jeff Conine seeking to tie things up as he pulls one to opposite field. Log shot by Jeff Conine on the first pitch of the second inning, and it is a tie game once again, 3-3. Something about this Braves AI just really gets me. And sorry, Marco, if you were hoping for me to spot you that big upset. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know how to pitch to this team. They are the kryptonites to Chucky, apparently, though. Hit into left center by Barbara. Wing drops it. Julie drops it, but Scotty catches it. Third time's the charm, and there is 1 out. Dominic Hoskins, the hitter. Oh, and 2 on Hoskins, and swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs on the Braves. And that brings up Anna Goodrow. We're back at the top of the lineup already, and it's only the second. That's scary. That one is an easily fielded ball, though, for the third out. So, Braves put another one on the board. We're tied up once again. Let's see if Royals can pull off something cool here. And finally go off for once. We'll see. Molly May leading off. Working as Budget Fabian Callahan tonight. full hitting ability, but only 1 speed. So basically, if it's not a home run, it's pretty worthless. And that's not going to be a home run there. Probably going to be caught, in fact, by Conine. He has time to get to it, and Molly is only about halfway up the base path when the out is called. 1 out then for Lena Eng. This is probably going to be a pretty short, quiet inning, I'm feeling like. And it doesn't help if I just keep swinging at the first pitch and hitting it straight to fielders anyway. Liner straight to Mikey with the second out, and Chad Capel is a hitter. Whitney's only thrown 2 pitches so far. This is not boding well for me at all. Chad with a popper towards left, and boom! Chad Capel's first home run of the season. A log shot to left. It worked out that time, and it is now 4-3 Royals. I'm pretty sure that is Chad's first official home run of the season. So, yeah, there you go. That's what your 65 or whatever power can do occasionally. Alright, still 2 outs with Keisha Phillips now up. Let's see if we can make it back-to-back. Still swinging at the first pitch, doesn't work so well this time. Sharp ground ball straight to Barbara. 3rd out very quickly. Alright, so I really need to stop swinging at the first pitch. It worked out 1 out of 4 times, but yeah, Whitney's going to have most, if not all, of her stamina back by next inning. And leading off for this inning. Scored in the first. Let's see if we can keep our lead over the Braves this time. Not looking too likely. Whitney pops 1 into right, and Chad is not able to catch it. 1 on, nobody out. Bringing up Marcellus Martins. Chad was a very high priority player for me during the draft because he was one of the last decent players left I could get who would play first base and move Lena to playing short. I wasn't paying attention to how Marcellus was standing, tossed a heater right to the way he's right to match his stance, but he ignored it, and he ignores that one too. Strike 3. Might refill some of their stamina, but it's worth it when I'm pitching to Marcellus with a runner on. 1 out now on this Braves team, and Peggy is up, having to use the more juice here. Swing and a miss for strike 1. For some reason, Whitney is not going for second. Peggy fouls it off. 0-2 the count. Not looking like we'll get a double play here. And take strike 3. Alright, Chucky starting to establish control here. 2 outs now. And Pamela Kirkos is now the hitter. And here we go. Whitney going for second. Oof, Lena a bit too hard with the throw, though. Bounces off of wing. Whitney now going and getting caught between bases. But gets tagged out at second. Would love to have continued that run down and just tired her out, but that would have, of course, been cheesing and against the rules. In any case, we get the out. No damage done by the Braves in the 3rd. That's a first for this game. Bottom of the 3rd, Royals have a lead. We're looking to extend it, and Wing Kwan with his big boost is leading off and hits a nothing ball to lead off. Great work, buddy. At least he has a speed boost. That brings up Chucky Flinders, who was able to reach on a fielder's choice in the first. Overall, has a pretty tough task against this infield. Wing Kwan, not running as fast as I would expect. Either he's boosted to just a slow 10 in running, or he's tired out. That just looks like he's a bit of a slower 10. Not on re-leveled 10 speed. But in any case, it's now a runner on second, nobody out for Chucky. Ball 2. So Whitney's starting to lose effectiveness on the mound here. Ball 3. Looks like she might be 3-0 the count. It's not a 100 at any rate. Three and 1 the count as Chucky takes strike 1. And gonna have to swing here. He fouls it off. Full count now on Flinder. One on and nobody out. And what big one by Chucky standards, pops one up towards short. Mikey is not able to catch it. He falls down. Wing gonna try to steal the extra base, and he is not gonna succeed at that. If that had gone past Mikey, I would not have gone for third. That would have felt too much like cheesing. In any case, he was able to intercept it. Chucky with a clean single. The left center. 2 on, nobody out. Julie Dunkle's up. She hit a 3-run shot in the first. Can she hit another one here? Not on that pitch. That's gonna go foul. Ball one. If Julie just pops into an infield fly, this is going to be a pretty disappointing inning. Oh, I think my game held up a little bit there. Bit of a delay in any case, so that was not a great pitch to swing at. Corner pitch for strike 2. That one made me scared. If the swing spot hadn't been so completely outside, then I would have swung. And pop-up infield fly from Julie, so, yep. So, there you go. Could have had a big inning if Julie Dunkle had done what I drafted her first overall to do. Instead, Julie Dunkle with the infield fly, and we now have Scotty Roth up with 2 on, forced to run. Vincent Sweet on deck. Not likely to be a great inning here, let's put it that way. Taking that one, looking for a grounder toward up the third baseline. The first baseline, excuse me. It is. The ideal situation, I think, would not involve runners being forced. And pops one up towards short. That is not an infield fly. Oh no! And I was rushing to the wrong base. Mikey gets wing out by a hair, and it's a double play. GG. Braves are going to win this one. And I mean the AI Braves. I don't know about the real Braves, but yeah. I should have been rushing wing. As it turned out, I was worrying about Chucky. Wrong player, and we pay for that dearly. Again, I think the AI is going to win here. Now that they have power-ups on their side. And I have a bad part of my lineup coming up, too. We'll try our best, though. Pamela is able to ground out to second. Yeah, I hope Nate got, like, a plus 15 or something like that. Because if this was a winnable game and I just bungled it like this, it's going to suck. In any case, I'm definitely not playing game 14 tonight. We will save that for another night when I am doing better. At Backyard Baseball. You lose your bet. No, I'd like to try to win and get my 4th win of the season. And I'm not going to do that if I play tonight. I'm playing horribly tonight. Mikey has a nothing ball midway up first. It's the halfway fast runner. That would have been an annoying... would have been an annoying base hit, but with Mikey, we're able to get him. Chucky losing control here on the mound. Might have to bring in someone else to pitch soon. And I try to click in to have Julie come in to catch the ball, and it makes wing run instead. The fielding controls for this game are not good. Single for Konine. I think I'll have an easier time winning against the Cubs than I would against the Angels, honestly. Angels are the anti-Royals team, as we saw last week. Fires it up to second. Konine is out by a mile. Wing does, in fact, employ the tag, and we are out of the 4th, but still got 2 more innings to deal with this powered-up Braves offense. All right. Not looking great for the Royals' chance of scoring more, but we will see if this bottom of the lineup can do something cool. Vincent Sweet leading off. It is the Bombers that get the Angels for Week 14, and I think they will have a much easier time beating them. Vincent fouls it off. It's 0-2. Fouls another one off. Still 0-2. And barely inside for ball 1. 1 and 2. And Vincent fouls one off. 1 and 2. Still. Vincent looking for the elusive base on foul balls. Eventually hits one in fair territory. Once again bounces straight to Barbara. Turns out Barbara's a pretty decent second baseman if you hit everything right to her. And there is one out. Molly looking for a random home run here. But with only 3 home runs on the season, odds of that not looking great. She should have 4. Last week she hit one that would have been a home run, except Ekman's weirdness made it the ground rule level. Juicy looking pitch there, but Molly just fouls it off. 0 and 2. I know Molly can be good. Molly was pretty good for me in Season 6, but this season she has been very bad. Still 0 and 2 as Molly fouls one off. And lines one up the middle. That's going to be an easy out at first. Even with Barbara fumbling the throw. If Molly had her normal speed, she would have been safe, but Molly is at 1 speed today at Sandy, which means basically you never get anywhere. 2 outs. Again, it's like having Fabian, except she doesn't hit home runs. Not fun. Lena Eng is now the hitter. And swings and a miss for strike 2. Lena hoping for a random big bomb here, otherwise there's not going to be much going on this inning. And, ooh, speaking of random big bombs, that didn't go as far as it looked like it did. Marcellus barely had to backpedal at all to catch it. And that is out. 4th inning is over. It is now 4-3. And we are going to do a pitching change, folks. Chucky is not doing well on the mound today. He's going to play second base, and Wayne Kwan gets to pitch with his mega great day. He can do everything except the slow ball. Well, are doing a good job of distracting me, I will give you that. Barbara, or whoever that was, it might have been Peggy, pushes one to the center. Looks like Julie should have it, but it lands, but we're still able to get her out at first because I think that was Peggy. Or was that Barbara? I forget who that was. That was Barbara. Barbara evidently tired out from all those throws she's making at second base, and so very slow is the first out. Dominic Hoskins is now up. He struck out in his first at-bat. And Dominique strikes out looking. 2 outs. Can we actually hold this lead against the AI Braves? I don't know. We'll see. Anna Goodrow is up. The good news is we will get to have the top of our lineup batting one more time this game. And Anna just hits one into the ground. Easy third out, and Braves only have one more chance to use that power-up. Maybe we can avert disaster. We'll see. Royals going in for their last chance to win this game by more than 1 run. It's going to be Chad Capel, and then top of the lineup. Chad hit a random log shot to left in his first at-bat. Of my 3 slowish guys with unremarkable bats on this team, Chad, Vincent, and Chucky, Chad has been the most successful this season. He's pretty good at getting random singles. I would take a random single followed by a Keisha home run. That would be pretty good. 1-1 is a count on Chad. Whitney now at over 50 pitches. She is pitching a marathon this game, but has been keeping things under control enough that she can pull it off so far. It's a 1-2 count on Capel. And my game stuttered for a moment again. I'm not sure what's up with my computer tonight, but that is possibly why I just struck out there. In any case, there's now 1 out. Keisha Phillips is up, and I want to home. That said, I want a home run. Not a little line drive foul ball. Alright. Let's see. Whitney can give us something meaty here. That looked like something meaty, but Keisha did not hit it like something meaty. Nasty strike 2 instead, so gonna have to swap to line drive. 0-2 on Keisha. That's too close for comfort. Keisha grounds it. Whitney has enough in the tank to not quite throw her out at first because Dominic messes up the throw. Keisha singles. Alright. Wing Quan up. Last time to make something of his batting boost. He's had a sharpish line drive this way and a nothing ball. And that's been it. Not the most impressive with 10 batting, but I don't know how much of that batting boost is power, how much is contact. So I am not risking it on power swing. Take strike one. And Pamela's throw is a bit better, and Keisha is tagged out at second. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I did it successfully earlier in the game. Thought I could do it again. I couldn't, but Wing, on the other hand, pops one up into the gap. That is going to be at least one base. He's going for two, as Peggy is having some trouble here. Goes it into no man's land. Will Marcellus get that or Mikey? Marcellus gets it. Wing gets 3 bases. Triple off the zigzag pitch. Am I going to get a little bit of power for once this season? Probably not. Screaming line drive. Whatever. That's another run. We'll take it. Chucky Flinder is conveniently up right now to use it. The wing boost was not as amazing as one might have hoped, but it was decent. And Whitney is now done on the mound. Marcellus Marks coming on to pitch. Chucky tries to hit one into left center. Unfortunately, the sand stops it in its tracks. Whitney is a bit tired, but she's able to get it quickly enough that I don't think Chucky can rely on second base. Screaming line drive. Arguably the worst of the power-up hits. But we got scored a run. It is now 5-3. We're at a +3 now. And Julie Dunkel's up. Which is always a situation with at least some potential to it. That looks like it's too high to do much good with. 0-1 the count. This is our last chance to really do much here, and Julie sends one skyward towards right. That's gonna land. The question is, how deep is it gonna land? Pretty deep, but ground rule doubled. Went a bit too far. Could have scored if it hadn't gone into the pond, but instead, gonna have to hold it 2 bases, and now it's Scotty followed by Vincent. We're gonna need some very wacky stuff here to score any more runs. Could happen. But Scotty hits a nothing ball. Gonna run his heart out. Hope for Dominic to drop it. Dominic does not drop it. And the inning is over. Royals end the game with 6 runs yet again. That seems to be about the cap for this team. We broke past it once with, 8, 9 runs? Other than that, quite a few 6s, but nothing else better than that. Would still be in decent shape if we hadn't given up those 3 runs to the Braves. But oh well. Whitney pops out. Marcellus, the hitter. If we can get Marcellus out, we're in good shape. Wing has been putting his boost to good use here on the mound. Pitching an excellent game so far, all told. And Marcellus watches 2 strikes go by. Can Wing throw a big freeze? Not really. Can he throw an elevator? No. Slow-mo? We'll risk it. Because if he hits the ball, we're dead anyway. And Marcellus cannot put the bat on the slow-mo. Marcellus Marks strikes out. And the Braves are down to their final out, who is Peggy Heffernan. Juice up. Wayne cannot throw a corkscrew for the record, just in case you were interested in that. And Peggy with a sharp line drive. Molly not able to get her hands on it. How good is Scotty's arm? Not that good. Oh! Relay through Vincent, and just barely misses it first. Almost an amazing relay to get the out, but instead, it is time for the hurting to begin because the Braves do have a power-up. But Pamela doesn't use it. Okay. We take that. Pamela, for whatever reason, doesn't use a power-up, just hits a dinky grounder instead for the 3rd out. And that is the game. Final score tonight. Royals 5, Braves 3 for +3. We beat the AI this time. That was an improvement from our first outing versus the Braves. What will that be for the final result? We're about to see now. I'm predicting Braves win by a fairly high amount. I'm hoping they either win by a very high amount or scored like 2. And we get an amazing upset. But not like we lose by 2 runs. Alright, submitting right now. +3 for the Royals. What will it be for the Braves? Braves scored +12, so yep, GG Nate-tastic. Braves win this one. And And I can rest easy about that one because this was one we were never going to win anyway. The Royals' defense was good through a lot of the season, but the past couple of games it has been failing us. We've been giving up double-digit scores, and this is not a team that can put up double-digit scores. So that's it for that. Around the league, we saw an upset as the Twins beat the Melonheads. Let's hope that doesn't happen in the real thing. Statistics, you can see the top of the lineup did some good work, bottom of the lineup did basically nothing. A home run by Chad, and that was it. Player of the game, I'm gonna have to give to Wing with his big boost. He put it to good use. Pitched 2 innings, given up no runs, only 1 hit at the plate. Went 3 for 3, 2 singles and a triple, and scored twice. So yeah, good game all around by Wing. And next week, for the final week of the season, we will be heading away, but not away from the sand. We are going to Casa de Pablo to take on the Cubs, who I believe scored 4 runs against us in our first outings. Our last chance to get our 4th win of the season. It's a definite chance. Will we succeed? That remains to be seen. Tune in next time to find out. Until then, thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.